a cute little paper cactus today. You will need orange construction paper, and I'm using 2 different shades of green. You can use either the same green or green and brown, however you want your cactus to look. And then mine's gonna have a pink little flower on it, and you can, the same thing, you can have whatever color flower you want. So we're gonna need to take our 2 sheets of green and fold it in half and then cut it. This doesn't have to be perfectly straight, but using that fold kind of helps us guide. And then we're going to fold the 4 pieces of paper in half once more. And then this is how we're going to make our cactus. So if you want, you can fold it like a hot dog and make a really tall, lanky cactus. If you want, you can fold it hamburger style and make kind of a fatter cactus. So what you'll do is this is how we're going to cut out our cactus. So I'll draw a shape for y'all. So I'm going to do it kind of like a little curved shape like that, and it kind of curve in at the bottom. So my cactus will be a little bit fatter at the top than it is at the bottom. And so this will be the pieces that you will use to construct your cactus with. So once we have these, we'll take our orange piece of paper. You really don't need the whole sheet. You can cut a couple inches. I don't want my pot to be this big, so I'm going to cut this a little bit thinner. And this will be our pot. So I'm going to take some glue. You can use glue or tape. Either one works. But I'm gluing the pot first because this needs to be dry before we try and put our cactus on the inside. And that's because earlier when I was doing my practice round, the pot kept popping open when I would try and put my cactus in. So some little pots have that little lip around it, so that's what I'm going to use this extra piece of paper for. So I'm just going to do a little line of glue. And stick it on there. So there's our pot. Alrighty, so we have our pot constructed. Next, I took a black pen because that's what I have. But if you have a white pen, it might work a little bit better because my cactus looks a little bit hairy. But if you want your cactus to look pointy, you can use a white pen to color in his spikes. So you just kind of draw little lines all around him, because cacti have spikes. And we're going to do this for our 4 pieces. And you only need to do it on one side because the other side we are going to glue together. And if you would like, you can use more than 4 sides and kind of make it a little bit, fill in a little bit more, but I think 4 does the job pretty well. And you can do different kinds of spikies, just whatever you want. Alright, so now that our cactus is spiky, we're going to take our glue again, fold our piece in half, and then I'm doing alternating greens next to each other. So you take another piece and you lay that on, and you kind of want to line it up like that so that they all will fit together. And then I'll take my next piece, fold that a little, glue this side, and line up the sides. And then last but not least, this one will get glue on both sides so that it'll stick. So I'm going to just do one at a time so it's easier for me. And I'll fold that side back and put glue on it. And then we have our 3D cactus. And to finish it off, like I said, I'm doing a pink flower, and I kind of sketched out a flower shape here. So I'm going to cut them out. You can use whatever color flower you want. You can make a bunch of flowers. Some cactuses have a bunch of flowers. If you want to put arms on your cactus, you can. You can just use more green paper and put a little arm on him. You can do different kinds of flowers. Some cacti have little round flowers that kind of bunch up. Some have flat flowers. So put a little glue on one side, stick it to the top, and I have a cute little pom-pom. Just put a little glue on that. Finish that off, and then you can stick your cactus in your pot, and there you go. Got a little flower cactus. Thanks, guys.